Early life and education. Robespierre's formative years were marked by his dedication to studying law and his deep interest in the ideals of the Roman Republic. It was during this time that he was exposed to revolutionary thoughts and became impassioned by the idea of bringing about change to improve society. These early influences would shape his future as a key figure in the French Revolution, known for his role as the architect of the Terror. The rising politician. Robespierre played a significant role during the Estates General, where he pushed for reforms and voiced concerns against the monarchy's absolute power. He was vocal about the need for greater representation for the common people and advocated for political and social change. Robespierre's strong convictions and passionate speeches helped pave the way for the establishment of the National Assembly, where he continued to champion the rights of the oppressed and marginalized. His fearless commitment to bringing about justice and equality would ultimately make him a key figure in the French Revolution. The voice of virtue. As the leader of the Jacobins, Robespierre was a fierce advocate for moral purity in politics. He vehemently opposed the Girondins, viewing them as corrupt and cowardly. Under his leadership, the Jacobins pushed for radical reforms, including the execution of King Louis XVI and the establishment of the Reign of Terror. Robespierre's uncompromising stance on revolutionary principles and his dedication to virtuous governance solidified his reputation as the voice of virtue during the tumultuous period of the French Revolution. Reign of Terror. During Robespierre's time in power, he oversaw the Terror, a period characterized by extreme revolutionary fervor and suppression. This era saw the rise of the Committee of Public Safety, a governing body which Robespierre was a member of. Under his leadership, the committee enacted harsh measures to root out enemies of the revolution, leading to the arrest and execution of thousands of individuals, including former allies such as Danton and Desmoulins. The Reign of Terror brought about a climate of fear and paranoia, with accusations of counter-revolutionary activities leading to swift and often brutal punishment. Robespierre's uncompromising stance on upholding revolutionary ideals ultimately led to his own downfall, as he was arrested and executed in 1794, marking the end of his reign of terror. Downfall and execution. In Robespierre's final days, he found himself losing support among his fellow revolutionaries as they grew wary of his extreme tactics. With his power diminished, he was eventually captured without trial. This marked a significant turning point in the history of the Radical Revolution, as it symbolized the downfall of a once powerful leader. Robespierre met his end at the guillotine, the same instrument of death he had wielded so ruthlessly during the Reign of Terror. His swift and unceremonious execution served as a stark reminder of the dangers of unchecked power and the brutal realities of the French Revolution. Legacy. The legacy of Maximilien Robespierre continues to be a subject of intense debate, with historians and scholars divided on whether he should be remembered as a hero of the people or a purveyor of state terror. Robespierre's role in the French Revolution, particularly his leadership during the Reign of Terror, has left a lasting impact on the course of history. While some argue that his radical actions were necessary to protect the revolution from its enemies, others condemn his tactics as ruthless and authoritarian. Regardless of where one stands on the issue, there is no denying that Robespierre's actions continue to spark discussions about the balance between security and liberty in times of political turmoil.